Thanks for watching. I'm Nic Natarella with AdWise Creative. One of the classic questions, what do I need to start recording YouTube videos? When you're done watching this video, you'll really know what it takes to dive in and start creating a YouTube channel for your business. Of course, there's a bunch of technical stuff. We'll look at lighting, we'll look at editing, we'll look at cameras. But most importantly, we're going to look at that one key ingredient that often gets overlooked and can propel you to the top. Of course, one of the main questions that we always hear is, what camera do I need? There are tons to choose from. The best way to get started is the one you probably have in your pocket right now. The best quote I ever heard was, what's the best camera to use? The one that you have with you. So let's start with your cell phone, your smartphone, your iPhone, your Android, whatever it is. If that's where you need to get started, that's where you need to get started. I'm a big proponent of just get started. It's not a matter of editing. It's not a matter of fancy lights and all that kind of stuff will turn you into a Hollywood cinematographer later. But the bottom line is, if you don't press record, you're not going to get anywhere. So let's start with that. Whatever you have. Yes, we could advance to, say, a DSLR. Absolutely. We can run down that rabbit hole if you want to. But the best thing to get started is right there in your pocket. So start with that just to get comfortable with it. There's a lot to do in front of the camera. Pushing buttons and making settings and stuff like that, you can study that no problem. There are tons of videos online. There are tons of, in fact, you could probably download a PDF right now and find out more about a DSLR. But the big thing is, do you feel comfortable standing in front of the camera? So get it set up, hit record, and start talking. Another very popular rabbit hole to run down is, what about the lighting? Yes, lighting can take a big chunk out of your budget. It doesn't have to. You can simply start in front of a window. The biggest thing to keep in mind about a window is you can't control the light that's coming through. As the day progresses, you're going to be sitting in different light. It starts with the shadow over here, and maybe the shadow will move a little bit over here as the sun comes up or the sun goes down. If you're right in front of the window, you're going to get some decent lighting, but pay attention to what's going on throughout your filming. The best thing, here's a quick little hint for you, a quick little trick that'll help soften that light. Get one of those translucent shower curtains, one of the ones that lets light through, not the clear one, but a translucent one. Hang it up in front of that window and it'll help diffuse all that light and really give you a much softer look, and the shadows aren't going to be as pronounced as the day goes on. And then as you progress and get better and better and better, there are simple setups that you can do with a single light, with 2 lights, or with 3 lights. Some very popular photography and video setups that don't take a huge investment, but it's all about the positioning. And once you graduate to that, you've got a very unique look. And finally, a huge consideration is editing software. What are you going to use now that you've got all this content recorded? Now what do you do with it? Well, there are some mistakes, there are some flubs, there are some things that I'm sure you wished you'd done differently, and hopefully you recorded that over it, and now you're ready to insert the good take. Editing software will take you everywhere, including down another rabbit hole. Like I said, don't get caught up in the technicalities. You can work that out on your own. The biggest thing is stepping in front of the camera. So when it comes to editing, you really are just going to go, this is where I made my mistake, this is where I picked up again, hit delete, and you're good to go. The software that does that, there are many of them out there. A lot of them are free. I would imagine even a couple probably came on your own computer, and you have nothing to worry about as far as purchases are concerned. There are other variations that are a one-time purchase, and then there are some out there that have a monthly subscription. It all depends on what kind of bells and whistles you want and how far you plan on going in your editing. In fact, you shot your video on your phone, chances are there's an editing program on your phone. Use it. Start there. It's going to give you the basis and the foundation for any other editing software that you're going to want to step up to. There might be some simple stuff to do, won't be as many huge fancy options, but you'll understand the flow, you'll understand editing, and you'll understand how you can take those mistakes, get them out of your way, and make one cohesive message. Okay, those are the top 3 things that we really need to consider. Any questions? Anything that's throwing you off so far? If you have any questions, just throw it down below in the comments. I read them all and I'll get back to you. Now, I told you earlier about the most important thing that you have to have when it comes to making a YouTube channel for your business, and that is simply an idea. Where do you want to go with this? What is it going to do for you, for your business, for your employees, for your customers? That's the biggest thing. Many people overlook the customer. What are they coming to you about? What are they asking you? What do they want to see? What kind of questions do they have about your products or your services? They've already told you what they want. Now you can take that and turn that into your videos. That's where you start. One of my absolute favorite quotes is from Zig Ziglar. If you help enough people get what they want, you get what you want. Think of that as the angle for your YouTube channel. How can you possibly help other people? Whether it's buying insurance, buying a car, investing in real estate, raising their kids, whatever it is, how do you help them from your business's perspective? And the one key ingredient, like I said earlier, that's going to put you over the top is your passion and your desire for that subject. Whether it's your products or your services, you stand behind them, you know them backwards and forwards, you want to shout it from the rooftops, you really need this. I get it. I totally get it. And when you bring that to your videos, step in front of the camera and let that go, that is what's going to separate you from everybody else. And it will just draw in customers and clients as well. Now, if you've been with me for this long, I have a free gift for you. This is written by a friend of mine, and he has allowed me to make this available to you. Just pay shipping and printing, and it's yours. This is not an affiliate link. I don't make any money off of it. He is not making any money off of it. My friend Nate Woodbury, this will get you up and running and dive deep into content creation, cameras, lighting, editing software, anything and everything that we've talked about here today to get you started with a YouTube channel for your business. Click the link below and get your copy today. I'm Nic Natarella. Thanks for watching.